me.
Hello and welcome to yet another section with me. I go by the name Fortress, and today we'll be looking at csrf, which is the cross-site request forgery. And I'm very sure you all know what a cross-site request forgery is. And if you don't absolutely know, well, a cross-site request forgery is a kind of an application attack, which is a web application attack that actually works alongside XSS. And according to the name, cross-site request forgery, what this literally means is that before the request is actually made to the server, it has been actually manipulated. Before the request is made to the server, it has been manipulated. It is absolutely just like an replay attack, just like an attack that actually a user don't even know what is going on, and then something has been changed. Well, let's dive into the practical aspect. So I have Bob Suite here, which is my Bob Suite Pro. I'm just going to turn off the asset, and I have my ThanksDvwa here, which is my damn vulnerable web app. And I'm just going to log in, as usual. And then once I'm logged in, I'm just going to move to the CRF terminal. CSRF terminal. Pardon me for that. And then I'm just going to set the security to low. So we are going to be starting from low. We go back to CSRF. Now, literally, what I'm going to be doing here is, as a normal user, I'm a user. Okay, take me as a user now, a user of this website. I'm asked, I want to change my password. Now, I'm just going to type in the new password I want, which is let's use coded. Okay, so I'm just going to inspect this, and then so we can actually see this instead of hidden. I'm going to show us text. I'm going to show us text, so you can actually believe me. So coded, and I can actually click changed, and we can see that our password has been changed. If we try to test credentials, we can see username admin, and inspect this, we can see text. Sorry, I'm kind of fast. Text, and then once that is done, we can see coded. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Inspect. Just gonna put in text there, and so we can see coded, and we can see valid password for admin, and we can see that we have been logged in as admin. Now, as a normal user, I believe my password has been changed, but let's see what happened in the background. Now, most websites actually make the mistake of actually sending password field, changing password or logging in with the get request, which actually happens to be done through a query string. Now we can see the query string right here. Everything that actually happened right here. We can see this query string. This one right here. We can see it, and trust me, this is really wrong. Now let's say someone manages, an attacker manages to get this query string. I'm just going to copy this, get it over to Bob. Move it to Bob decoder. Then I'm just going to have to let me paste that into a .txt file first. Now I'm just going to paste this in, and once that is pasted in, I can actually minimize this. And then what I'm just going to have to do here is to actually change this password new coded, and then just try to encode, use URL encode for all that. So I'm just going to click password new. Let me just do this. I'm just going to copy this and paste this over right here. I'm just going to do Control V, and I'm going to encode, click encode as URL encoding. And once that is done, I can actually just copy this with Control C, go back here, sorry about that, go back here and do Control V. Now I can actually change this password. Now we actually are trying to change the user password here. We don't know the user password. We just want to change it from coded to whatever we want the password to be. So we can actually just change this to password. Let's use password back. So I'm just going to come here, highlight this, copy this, go here and do Control V, and that's password. And I can just copy this, Control C, come right over here and paste that here. And we know that this password confirm, which is also coded, which is the same password with password. So we can just paste that in, and then password confirm. We have to URL encode this. In case you don't know what URL encoding is, I think I took that maybe 5 months or 6 months ago. No, literally, yeah, maybe I guess 5 to 4 months ago. But URL encoding is just like it is something that most or should I literally say all search engines does. They actually URL encode text, like that is what the search engine literally understands. So once you send in a website, once you type in a website in your search engine, the search engine is automatically going to URL encode it in order to communicate, because that is literally the language it actually understands. So I'm just going to paste that using Control V, and then copy this. I'm just going to do Control C, copy this here, and Control V. Then change. We have to change this change. So we don't. Why we are doing this is we don't literally want our victim to know that something is actually going on. So we're just gonna press Control C, Control V, then Control V. I hope that ends with 65. Yeah. So now we can actually just copy this whole gibberish here. Control C, and I can actually just use copy here. Then try to send it to our victim or the attacker might just send it directly to whoever he actually wants to target. And this video is for educational purposes only. Please don't test this on live targets except you are authorized to do so. So now once our victim clicks the link, it automatically link them up here, and then once you click enter, we can see password changed. Now if we text credentials, we will literally see that if we go here and click username admin and our former password was coded, I'm just going to do inspect, and we can literally see our former password, which was coded text. Once that is done, we will see that wrong password for admin. But now if we try to use password, which is admin, and then we do password, we literally click login. That is the valid password for admin. We can see that. I hope you get the point. Now we are actually going to have to increase the security. So I'm just going to turn that security back to medium, and then submit this, and then go back to csrf. Now after doing this, literally we can just try to perform what we did in low. we can try it here again. So I know that my password is password, and I actually want to change my password. So okay, let me try and just use aka again. Tab aka. Now new password is aka, confirm new password is aka, changed, password changed. Now if I actually go here, I mean the query string is still the same, no differences. I mean nothing, no keyword that was added. I don't think there's any keyword that was added, changed. Everything still remain the same. So literally we know that the embedded password here is password. So if we just copy that and then paste here, let's see if that works actually. That request didn't look correct, but why? It actually worked for low. Why isn't it working for medium? Well, I think the security just went up. Well, let's check what is going on in the background. I'm just going to run my proxy, turn on intercepts, come over here and turn this on to use bug proxy. I'm just going to console tab. I don't know why for some reason. And then I'm just going to type in 192 and then forward this. Go right here. There's credentials. The PHP. No. That's wrong. I guess 192. Okay, this is it. And once that is done, we can go to csrf forward, and we can literally see that it is set to medium. Our security level is set to medium. So new password will be actually, what we can actually do here is to actually see what is going on in the background, right? Let's try to change the password to aka, which is aka before. We know that the password is aka, but I'm just going to have to write aka again for the purpose of this. So we can see aka here, and we can notice the request. We can see user agent accept, sec gpc. We can see the language it accepts, and we can see referrer here. We can also see accept encoding gzip, okay, php section id, which is the cookie, and then security medium. But there's something here which is referrer tab. Let's try to forward this. I'm just going to forward that, and we can see password changed. Now I'm just going to copy this, come over here, paste that in. This time I'm not going to use a URL encoding. I'm just going to have to change that straight to password, and I'm just going to change this back to password 2. And once that is done, if I click enter, there is no referral tab in this request. We can see that in our last request we actually got a referral tab, but in this one we didn't get a referral tab. Maybe that is why it is actually throwing us an error. Okay, let's try to forward this and see what it actually does. Wow, that request didn't look correct. Well, it didn't find a referral tab, so I'm just going to reload this, and we can see password, new password. We are just going to manually have to add that referral tab, which I'm just going to do that, and then put in https, http, which is unsecured. http is unsecured protocol, which is XSL, and then what else? And then 192.168.43. Okay. I think I did something. Okay. 43.105 slash DVWA slash vulnerabilities slash csrf. This is actually the folder. So the directory is trying to navigate to, which is the referral tab. And let's try to forward this and see if our password is actually going to change. Password changed, and if I try to text credentials, I'm just gonna have to turn off this, turn this off to disable Foxy Proceed, and go back here, and let's just see what is going to happen. Admin, then just going to go to inspect, so we can actually see that I'm not using the act of deception here. I'm just going to click text for that. Once that is done, I could actually put in password login, and we can see that that is a valid password for admin. The password was successfully changed. Quickly, let's move on to the next section. I hope you got that point. Now I'm just going to cancel this, don't save. I'm just going to change this to hi. So like I said earlier, I said csrf, which is cross-site request forgery, actually works alongside xss. It could actually work by itself, and it will actually work with other attacks too. So I think we have two types of csrf, which is the client side, which I just showed you, and the server side. Now let's see what the server side is actually going to do here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to be performing XSS attacks on this website. So you literally don't need to worry about that, because we are still going to get there. But just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to perform this attack with SXS together. So I'm just going to have to change this to I know our forward password is password, and then aka, I'm just going to put aka here to aka, just for the purpose that I'm not lying, just to know that the whole thing is true text. I mean, you can see it's aka. So change, and let's see, we got our password changed. But this time, if we actually try to forge this request by copying it and then pasting it, turning up the Foxy Proceed, let's see if it has. And I'm just gonna do password here. I'm just going to type in password so we can actually see that password, and then I'm just going to click enter. We can see that it didn't even prompt us with an error. Let's try texting the credential. I'm just going to disable Foxy Proceed and text credentials. Let's see, admin password. Let's see if that actually works. I'm just going to inspect tab, click text over here, and then I got something, and log in, and we can see wrong password for admin. But if we try to use aka, which we did last time, inspect, which we actually did last time, text aka, we can see that that is a valid password for admin. Well, like I said, we are just going to try XSS here, which first of all, in order to know that we can perform XSS vulnerability, we can also use the csrf POC requesting POC, which is POC. Oh, I think I just forgot about the full meaning. Well, I'm just gonna get it right to you. I think I don't have an active connection to the internet right now. I'm just doing this from a local server, like from my phone hotspot. So literally, I'm just going to perform this with an XSS attack. So I'm just going to change the security to low. That means that if your website is vulnerable to XSS attack, it could also be vulnerable to csrf attack, whereby if your website was built on Web 2.0, which is highly responsive and allows database or user accounts, a lot of vulnerabilities really going on down there that you should look into. So I've submitted that. I could just go to XSS stored, which is I'm trying to store our request there. I guess okay. I think I have actually done something there. So I'm just gonna have to copy this back, come over here, and I'm just going to perform an XSS injection, which is image source equals to encode. Then I'm just going to paste that, which is Control V. Oh, I copied that. Just going to come here, over here, 1 2 3, and then Control C. Come over here, Control V. Okay, I guess I'm doing something. Let's paste that. Oh, whoa. Now we can see this website initially doesn't allow us to actually doesn't attach more than 50 words. We can see it here. Max length, which is 50 words, and max role is 3 columns 50. So literally I'm just going to turn that to 500 and click that, and now I should be able to paste as much as I want. And then I'm just going to do this, and then put my code back, and then put just for us to see, and then put my what do I call it, my brackets, special brackets into it. Then I'm just going to sign guest book, and we can see this little image right here, which means that our message has successfully been encoded, and we can see that the image has a line right over here, like a breaked image, like something actually happened to the image. It's not a image. We are using the image tag, which is a JavaScript injection. So I'm just going to change the security back to I, since we have already done what we literally want to do. Now if I just I made a mistake, sorry about that. I have to go to XSS store back, clear guest book. I'm just going to run that injection quickly once again from low. So I'm just going to come here back, go to XSS stored, write in coded paste that in. Okay, image, let's do our image src equals to codes change. You can change this character to whatever you like. It doesn't mean it's compulsory to be 500. You can change it to whatever you like. So I'm just going to paste that in, and then we can see that our former password is aka, and I'm trying to change it to password. So I could literally just change that to password. Come to password confirm here. Now this is the server side of csrf. We have the client side injection and the server side. We have two types of csrf, which is the client side and the server side. And I'm just going to click on sign guest book, and we can see that little broken image, and we can change it back to I submit. And this time there's literally no reason for us to actually even I'm just going to clear this, to even say new password or confirm new password. I could just test my credentials out, click admin password, for the benefit of trust. The viewers can actually be funny sometimes, and log in, valid password for admin. And if I actually click the former password, which is aka, I can see that it is a wrong password. And if I try to increase the security to impossible, which is literally not vulnerable to csrf, right now. We can see it possibly here. Now we can see a new tab which is current password, and literally this is a good implementations. I mean, sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter literally do this. If you want to change your password from the app itself, you need to input a current password, or actually, even if you are trying to change your password manually, I mean from the home screen, you are not logged in yet, you'll be asked for authentication, maybe a verification code from your Google account or from your mobile phone number. And here's another advice: as a user of any website, I advise you to turn on 2FA, which is two-factor authentication, which can also be bypassed, but it is really going to be beneficial for you. And then if that website have MFA, which is multi-factor authentication, like date of birth and literally questions that only you know, I mean, it's really going to help. It's really going to work. I mean, so thank you for watching, and we have come to the end of this section, and I hope you liked this video. And if you actually like this video, make sure to leave a like and then subscribe and share this video also. Thank you, and I'm going to be dropping the file inclusion, which is the next attack on the list. So once again, thank you for watching.
Feel like I'm savage. 21 bitches and none of them average. I'm gonna fuck me tonight, me a bad bitch.